Okay, now that we have all the logistics out of the way, let's go down to online store and themes, and we are going to find a theme to get our store looking nice. Hit the visit theme store, and you'll be presented a few expensive themes right off the bat. I have found no advantage in having any of these expensive themes. I have purchased them in the past, but Shopify actually provides you some pretty nice free ones, and I really don't see a need to spend more, especially when you're trying out new products and new niches and stuff like that. Just grab one of these free themes and get going. You don't need to add any extra costs at the start of this. So I like this Brooklyn theme. Got a very nice look, and it's very versatile for almost anything that you're selling. All you need to do is hit install theme. I am going to publish this as my store's theme. I want this to take over the front of the store and become my main theme. And seeing that no one's here right now, doesn't really matter. You may not want to do this in the middle of your store being open, but for us it's good. Go to your theme manager. Now you can either click here or go up customize theme. Now your store will have a big picture up front. They call it the hero banner, and then down below they'll have some products that will be presented to you. Right now it's just some placeholders because you don't have any products yet. Where we can start is by going to a site called freepick.com, or there is, what's the other one called? freepick.com, and it'll come to me. If you type in golf, it looks like they have a pretty good, Pixabay. That's the one that I was thinking of, Pixabay. And we'll type in golf, see what they have. All right. Well, it looks like the other one might have some better logos to work with, but I like a lot of these pictures that might be used for the front page banner. That's actually pretty good looking, although there's a brand name in there we may not want. All right, well, here's where things start getting subjective, and you just need to really. All right, this is a pretty nice logo. A guy swinging a club, swooshing. We could add our brand name down there, and whatever we decide for a tagline. I dig it. It'll work, and it'll look good in Facebook. And I think that, without pressing too much further, this is the way to go. So click the green button. Okay, free download. Thank you. Now, for a big picture, that's pretty cool. That looks nice. Want just something that conveys golf and makes people feel really good about coming into your store. That probably doesn't show enough. Well, let's. All right, let's go with this one. I like it. We'll go with the large size. Download that. 969. Okay, so now we have 2 images to work with. All right, so I'm in my downloads. I'm gonna quickly open up this in Adobe Illustrator. There are plenty of workarounds that you can use. You don't necessarily need to be a perfectionist about it. I am sometimes, which is not always a good thing. We're going to call our store Golf Kings. I'm going to get rid of the attribution down there. Can I? Maybe I can't. I'm not quite proficient in Adobe Illustrator, so forgive me. In fact, you know what? I am much more comfortable with Photoshop, so all I want is this guy looking at this shot. Okay, I want to save this as an EPS. Close this, open my EPS in Photoshop. There we go. And you know, I highly recommend learning Photoshop. It does make your job a lot easier, but if it's something that you're just not fit for, then you could actually hire somebody on Fiverr or Source Market that can make a logo for you very, very easily and save you some time. I just happen to know my way around this program pretty well, and frankly, it helps. It helps a lot. So I suggest that everybody gets in internet marketing, since you need to do a lot with graphics and stuff. Everybody should really get their feet wet with these programs. Golf Kings. All right, should we fill that out? All right. Okay, how's that? You know, it's not Nike, it's not Adidas, but it's not that bad. It's not bad for what, 5 minutes worth of work. So we will save this as our logo. We want to save it as a ping. We want that transparency that'll be on our store. So now we have our logo. Let's go to the header. Use a custom logo. Let's choose the file. Did I put it on the desktop? Yes. Okay. There we go. Homepage, hero slideshow. Now let's put a nice image in there, the one that we got before. Oh. Nice. And let's change that to light so it shows up better. Just change it to Golf Kings. You leave this as shop now because you are an e-commerce store. You want to shop, you know, obviously. You want people to start shopping. So you just want to go through all these things, and I apologize. Sometimes I just work on a whim and pick and choose the things I want to go at. We have our logo, and it actually looks pretty good. It pops pretty nice off the green on the background. And I kind of like the flash of this guy's purple shoes. you want to work with your ad copy. And let's see if we have Golf Kings. Somebody can come up with something for you. Nobody beats the Golf Kings. I don't know. You're gonna want to play with that. For the sake of time, let's move on. That is the slider up there. Now all this stuff down here you could actually turn off. Turn the collections off. You're not going to have many products at the beginning, so you really don't need the collections. And if you do have featured products, you will have at least 2 to start, but you're likely only going to want to show 1 at the beginning, at least 1 on the store, because one of them is going to be your free plus shipping item, and that you may or may not want that present on the front page, but we could talk about that in a future video. But this will get, all right, we get it. This will get populated when you start adding products. As far as the colors are concerned, I mean, the colors look pretty good. The white and black, that's all based on the theme. So, I mean, you're all set there, but if you needed to go in there, you could change all these. Let's see, maybe we want to change that to green. Green's a good color for buttons. It means go. So if you want to inspire people to click on your buttons, there's tons of marketing studies that are done that show that green is a good button to have, and green just happens to go along with golf, so we'll keep it. And you know, I don't want to harp too much on this. It looks good. Go in here, add your Facebook accounts for this site, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and so on as you create them. And I highly recommend that you create them. Follow this checklist down here and make the site look like a pretty decent site. And there you have it. We'll move on, and we'll start looking at the meat and potatoes of the store.